Hi friends, how are you all? I am Priyadarshini, social teacher. Today shall we start today's class with a beautiful song and healthy song? Okay, just observe the slide and you can sing along with me. Food keeps you healthy, food keeps you well, fruits good to taste and even good to smell. Food makes you happy, food makes you strong. Food what you need your whole life long. Food keeps you healthy, food keeps you well. Fruits good to taste and even good to smell. Food makes you happy, food makes you strong. Food what you need your whole life long. So today's topic is related to food, that is food security. We are going to learn about food security. Okay children, shall we do a small activity? I am going to show you some healthy food items and some unhealthy food items. Just show your two hands, close them and you have to count if it is a healthy food item, count with your right hand. If it is unhealthy food item, count with your left hand. Are you ready? Shall we start today's activity? Observe this. If it is healthy food item, count with your right hand. Okay children, how many healthy food items did you get? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And how many unhealthy food items? 2. Very good. You know what are the healthy food items and what are unhealthy food items. So stop eating unhealthy food items. If you are purchasing unhealthy food items, it is nothing but you are buying some diseases. So please stop eating unhealthy food items. Okay. Now close your eyes, just think about your favorite food. Your mama is preparing your favorite food and you are feeling very hungry. You want to eat your favorite food. Okay, your favorite food is ready in front of you. Okay, you are having it with lot of fun and love. Taste it, have it. Now your stomach is full with your favorite food. Now open your eyes. How did you feel? Very happy with the food? Yes, we feel like eating our favorite foods. So one small home fun activity for you. Home fun is nothing but homework. So you have to do home fun. You have to write your favorite food item recipe. Ask your mama to tell you the recipe, what are the ingredients she used, and you prepare one recipe. What is your favorite food or favorite dish? Okay children, next we will go to the next slide. See, this activity we have completed. Healthy food versus unhealthy food. If you eat healthy food, you will become strong and healthy. Junk food, keep calm and ignore junk food. Okay. We will move on to the next slide. Just observe this slide carefully, all of you. These are the basic needs of human being. Food, clothing and shelter. Did you observe the first picture? They are selling vegetables. And second picture, did you remember anything about the lockdown period? Yes. And third picture, it is about construction. Okay children, just observe it carefully. During the lockdown period, shopping malls are closed and shelter like construction work, everything is closed. But what happened to the vegetable markets and grocery shops? All are open because food is the basic and important necessity of our life. That is the reason grocery shops, vegetable markets and fruit markets are open for all of us. And every day children you have to read newspaper. See, I have collected some news from the newspaper and I have pasted in my notebook. See about National Education Policy 2020. Have you heard about it? Just go through what is the National Education Policy, that is 5+3+3+4 education system is going to come now. First 5 years foundation course, next 3 years preparatory course, next middle school, then secondary school. And you know, new rifles arrived in India to counter terrorism operations to boost Indian air power. So like this you can collect many pictures from the newspapers and you can paste your favorite articles about the sports, and you can write some information, and especially about coronavirus, how many cases are registered, what are the precautions we need to take as a student and as a parent, and about the food security, what are the different pulses, and about the food grains government is giving. All these things you can collect in a notebook, and you have to do this activity and submit to your social teacher. Don't forget it. Your social teacher will feel very happy. What is the second activity you have to do? After writing down the recipe, you have to read newspaper and you have to write about any article which is your favorite one. Okay children, next we will move on to the next slide. Just observe the slide carefully. We are going to learn about food security. What is food security? Why food security is needed, where it is essential, when it is needed, and how the food security process is done in a country we are going to learn. Okay? Just observe the food. What do you mean by food? Food is nothing but a nutritious substance. And what do you mean by security? Security is nothing but state of being absence of or free from the danger. Security means free from danger. That is the meaning of security. But what do you mean by food security? The main aim of food security is to ensure food for all. What is the aim of the lesson? Ensuring food for all. And next one is zero hunger. No one should be hungry and no one should die of hunger. And next one, removal of poverty. These are the objectives or aim of the lesson. Objectives of the lesson are ensuring food for all, zero hunger, removal of poverty. Okay children, just we will go through the history of food security. Just observe this chart. Observe this chart, all of you. From past to present. Food security from past to present. Early human beings. First one, early human beings. Food security, in which year it started? We don't know. But even early human beings, they are called as nomads. They used to move from one place to another place in search of food and shelter. But after some years, what happened? They started growing crops and agriculture they have done. That's the reason they have settled in one place. What do you mean by agriculture? Growing crops along with that rearing animals. It is called as agriculture. So early human beings, they used to store the grains in pots. So food security started from the early human being period onwards. And next one, you know children, Indus Valley civilization, that is nothing but Harappan civilization. And archaeologists, when they were digging, they got many new different things in Indus Valley civilization, and they are very interesting things. Even though it is before 2000 years back, they used to have well planned cities and big granary and a swimming pool and wide roads, street lights, and underground drainage system they used to have. So they are very good civilization. You can read some of the interesting facts from the Google and you can search about Harappan civilization. And Harappan civilization, where they used to store the grains? In granary they used to store. Next comes to the king or kingdoms. In different kingdoms they used to have some storehouses where they used to store the food grains for the people, so that all the people should live happily. So Thomas Malthus in 1798, he predicted that if the population increases rapidly, what will happen? Whether the people will get the food grains or not. He used to think, and something happened in 1943. Do you know, children? Bengal famine, and around 3 million people died in that because of hunger. They didn't get food. They didn't get any food. That is the reason around 3 million people died in the Bengal famine. So, next, Dr. D. John Shaw. In 1945, he wrote many things about the food security in his book World Food Security. In that he explained about what are the different measures we should take to provide food security to the people and all that. And after the independence, after 1947, our government planned 5-year plans. First 5-year plan, they gave importance to agriculture. That means everyone should get food grains. And second 5-year plan, they gave importance to industries. And slowly as the food products are increasing, in 1990 to 2005, that year is called as the golden year of food security. 1990 to 2005, golden year of food security. And same way, government is providing midday meals to the children in the government schools, and in Anganwadis, government is providing food to the kids and even to the pregnant women. And in residential schools also, government is providing food facilities and all these things. And according to that, National Food Security Act was signed on 10th September 2013. In 2013, National Security Act was signed. This is all about past to present. Okay, just you observe this flag. Can you name the country? The country name starts with yes, that is Singapore. Top 5 countries which are having high food security are, one is Singapore and Ireland and USA and Switzerland. These all are the 5 topmost countries which are highly food secure. Okay, children. Next we are going to see what is food security. What is food security, children? I said ensuring food for all, and there are 250 definitions about the food security. First one is ensuring food for all, and food security exists when all the people at all the time get good nutritious food. That is called as food security. And a simple formula for food security is, observe the slide all of you. FS is equal to 3 A's. 3 A's are availability, accessibility and affordability. Okay, children, first we are going to see what is availability. Availability. Okay, availability of food grains per year. How can we calculate availability of food grains per year? We can calculate availability of food grains per year by the production of food grains. Production of food grains per year plus net imports minus exports. Okay, children, how can we calculate availability of food grains? Food produced in a year, production of food grains per year plus net imports minus exports. But how can we calculate per person per year? Per person per year, how can we calculate availability of food grains per year should be divided by population and should be divided by number of days in a year. So, availability of food grains per person per year, we should divide it with the population and divided by 365 days, so that we can get the availability of food per person per year. That is called as the availability. And what is accessibility? Amartya Sen, the great economist, gave good definition about the accessibility. Accessibility is nothing but physically, socially and economically we should be able to access towards the food, so that we should buy the food in a nearby shop or nearby any place. That is called as accessibility, so that you can be able to reach to the food easily, and food should be available there. How food should be available? When we produce more number of food grains, food will be available and we can easily accessible to the food. Next one, affordability. Affordability means whether we can able to purchase the food grains or not. Financially we are stable or we are sufficient or not. That is called as affordability. Okay, children, affordability, availability and accessibility. These three are the process for the food security. Okay children, next we are going to see why do we need food security. Observe the slide. Why? By observing this picture, what can you understand? You can understand that why we need food security, because to have healthy population. Healthy population. What is the population of India? According to 2011 census, the population of India is 121 crores, but now it may be 130 crores above. So, all the people who are living in India, they should be healthy and strong. That is why we need food security. No one should die of hunger and there should not be any poverty. Have you heard the slogan, Garibi Hatao? Srimati Indira Gandhi, she gave the slogan to remove poverty from our country, so that everyone in every nook and corner, every human being in India should be able to reach to the food, should be able to access to the food, and they should be sufficient with the food, with nutritious food. That is why food security is provided to the people. Okay children, we will go on to where food security is needed. Observe the picture, where food security is needed. In the places where they are economically weak and they are economically weak. In that kind of places, food security is needed. Okay children, wherever the places they are economically weak or poor, in those places food security is needed. Okay, we will move on to the next slide, that is when food security is essential. Food security is essential during the emergencies. Observe the first picture. What is that? Floods. Second one, famine or drought. Third one, earthquake. And fourth one, tsunami. During this kind of emergency situations, food security is very essential. Have you observed in the news sometimes when the floods occur, people will go in the helicopters and they will provide some food packets to the people. Like that, government will provide some medical help and they will evacuate the people, shift the people from that place and take them to safer place and provide them basic needs. Okay children, like that food security, when it is essential during the natural calamities or during the emergencies, food security is needed. Next we will go on to the next slide. How food security is given to the people. So how can a government provide food security to all the people, more than 130 crores? First one, we have to produce more number of food grains and we have to store them for emergency cases. That is nothing but buffer stock. What is buffer stock? Stock of food grains. What is buffer stock? Stock of food grains. Stock of food grains. How can we get this much stock of food grains for so many people? Because we have to purchase the food grains from the farmers. All of you know what is MSP? MSP is minimum support price. Government will declare a price to the farmers. That is nothing but minimum support price. With this price, government will fix some price to the rice, wheat, jowar and all those food grains. Especially rice and wheat is the staple food of the people of India. That is the reason more amount of food grains like rice and wheat will be stored in the buffer stock. Okay, MSP means minimum support price, where the government will purchase food grains from the farmers. Where they purchase? In AMY, Agriculture Market Yard. In Agriculture Market Yard, farmers will get their food grains and they will supply it. Okay children, next we are going to see MSP. See, this is the 2019 and 20 proposed rate, 1921 and 22-21. So, paddy is purchased at 1815 rate and paddy grade A 1836, bajra, maize or cotton, all these things are purchased from the farmers. If farmer is getting more price than this, he can sell it outside. But if he is not getting, he can sell it at the minimum support price to the government and they will sell it in agriculture market yard. And after collecting these food grains, and how government is going to distribute? With the help of PDS, that is nothing but public distribution system. And public distribution system, all of you know, it is also called as a ration shop or fair price shop. Ration shop is also called as fair price shop. Simply if you go and ask, give me rice, pulses and all, will they give? No, you should have ration card. Observe the picture, ration card. You have to show your identity card. There are 3 types of ration cards. They are one for above poverty line, one for below poverty line, next one Antyodaya people. They are the poorest of the poor. Those who are in below poverty line, one ration card, and above poverty line, one ration card. They will provide according to that basic food grains to the people. Like that, public distribution system will work. Did you observe nearby your public ration shop? Okay. So, ration card is now called as food security card. Ration cards are called now food security cards. Okay. We will move on to the next slide. Who is going to do all these things? FCI. This total process is done by FCI, Food Corporation of India, is a government body. These Food Corporation of India people are there, see, in that office, and they are collecting grains from the agriculture market yard, and they are storing it and they are distributing them to the people with the help of these ration cards and all. They will distribute to the people. So, Food Corporation of India is a government body. First, they will purchase the food grains from the farmers in agriculture market yard at minimum support price, and they will distribute through the PDS system. With the help of these ration cards, they will provide food grains to the needy people. Okay, children, understood? Who are going to store the food grains in buffer stock and distribute the food grains? FCI, Food Corporation of India. Next, Food Corporation of India will be helping this. Okay, children, next we are going to see the conclusion. Food saved is equal to food produced. So, if you are saving the food, it is nothing but food produced. So, what you have to do as a student or parent at home? You have to save the food. You should not waste the food. So, today you are going to take a resolution, observe the slide and read those lines. I will not waste food. I will eat healthy food and share it to the people who are in need. I will explain the importance of food to others. Your body is your temple. Keep it pure and clean for the soul to reside in. So, from today onwards, you have to take a resolution and you have to write your resolutions in that. Okay, children, today home fun activity we are going to see. So, today's home fun activity, first you are going to write food security. What is food security? Why, where, when and how food security is provided to the people, and you are going to write your favorite food item recipe, and you are going to read everyday newspaper and reading and collecting the information from that. Word wall. What is a word wall, children? Word wall is like this. Just purchase a small piece of chart and you can paste it in on the wall, and you can write everyday 2 new words and you can learn the meaning. So that if you learn 2 words per day, per month it will be 60 words. So, you can learn words. You can make a word wall. Just buy a piece of chart, paste it on your wall and write down all the new words whichever you are coming across. Next one, survey, or just search information about food security, Harappan civilization and all these things. Okay, children. So, what is your activity you have to do in the lockdown period? All these activities you have to perform, and especially this COVID-19 period you have to be very careful. What are the 3 main important things you have to do? First, sanitizer. You have to use sanitizer and use mask. And when you are going out, don't go out, but if it is in case of emergency, you go out. You have to maintain a social distance and you have to use your mask. Okay, don't forget to use your mask when you are going outside. And what kind of food items you have to eat every day? They are the healthy food items. See here, daily you have to take some fruits, green leafy vegetables and nutritious food you have to take. Okay, children, nutritious food you have to eat every day and you have to be healthy and safe. Understood, children, all of you? So, what do you mean by nutritious food? Especially carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins, minerals and little amount of fats. All these foods consist of healthy food. That is nothing but carbohydrates are energy giving foods, proteins are body building foods and vitamins and you have to build more immunity so that your body should be able to fight against the diseases. That is the reason government is providing food security to the people. Once again, just will recap what we have learned. Just observe the slides one by one and it is a recapitulation. First, what is food security? Why food security is needed, where it is needed, when and how today we have learned. And what is the main aim of the lesson? Aim of the lesson is ensuring food for all, zero hunger, removal of poverty. And why food security is needed? To have ensuring food for all, so that all the people in India should be healthy. And why food security is needed? So that everyone in India should be healthy and strong. That is why we need food security. And where food security is needed? In places where the economic background is very poor, or they are economically poor. Maybe they are economically poor, but they are rich from the heart, because 5 children are sharing food from one plate. Means they are easily sharing and feeling very happy, but government is providing much food security to the people. And when food security is needed, especially during the time of emergency like floods, droughts, earthquakes, tsunamis and all these things, food security is essential. And how food security is given to the people? It is given with the help of Food Corporation of India. Food Corporation of India will store the food grains in the buffer stock, and they will, from where they purchase these food grains? From the farmers in agriculture market yards. They will purchase the food grains from the farmers at minimum support price, and they will distribute it to the people through the help of public distribution system. Everyone will be having a ration shop nearby a house. They will count the population, and according to that ration shops are allotted in each area, so that you can go and show your ration card and buy food grains from the fair price shops. Ration shops are also called as fair price shops, and ration card is also called as food security card. Okay, MSP, have you seen MSP? The minimum support price. Paddy, bajra, maize, moong, groundnut, soya beans, cotton, all these things you have to see the minimum support price. And public distribution system. Public distribution system is nothing but government is collecting the food grains from the farmers, and with the help of subsidiary prices like 1 kg rupee rice government is providing, but it is purchasing for high rate and providing those food grains to the people, like rice at rupee 1 kg per 1 kg rice government is providing. Okay. Food Corporation of India. Just search much information about Food Corporation of India, how the Food Corporation of India is functioning, what are the major things Food Corporation is doing to remove poverty from India and all. Next, what is your resolution for today? I will not waste food, I will eat healthy food and share it to the people who are in need. I will explain the importance of food to others, because food is very essential to all the human beings. It is very difficult to survive without food grains. That is the reason food grains are essential. So, what is nutritious food you have to take every day? Carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins and minerals, different types of minerals and fats, and every day drink 1 glass of milk and have some cup of curd in your diet and 1 glass of lemon juice, and so that you can be healthy. So, eat well, live well and be well. Okay children, my special thanks to Secretary Sir, Gurukulam Head Office, officials and all your lovely children. Thank you all of you.